Toronto, where the Raptors are back at home for 3 of their...
The Brooklyn Nets. Warriors coming. 3 officials. Reeves was traded to Brooklyn. And then from Brooklyn at Golden State, some nice early action. Wiggins and then Jackson Davis. Trace Jackson Davis misses on the flush. How about this? This is a Golden State Warrior team that, Alvin, there's RJ.
Buckets, putting him in pick and roll action as the screener. Scotty doing a good job finding him.
On the inside, attacking Pirtle. And the layup by his second year out of Indiana University, Bloomington. About 50 minutes south of Indianapolis in the Big Ten. Here's RJ Barrett on the attack. And that one, Raptors. Darko, over the last 3 games, pleased with at least the effort of this team. Started in New York, and then second night of a back-to-back in Cleveland, and then also in Detroit. Yes, they've lost those clutch time, right? As that 3 is good. Here's Scotty over Wiggins, and that is a target.
He can guard, and you saw what Wiggins could do. Spaced out the floor, hitting that last 3. But I love Scotty posting up, getting to that mid-range.
Schroeder from 3-point range. Dennis Schroeder, it's interesting bringing him in to Golden State. Grady Dick right for Grady. Schroeder, does he fit within the flow of the offense? Because we know he's just so good pick and roll and doing a lot of certain things that, you know, Golden's other sort of actions, right?
And I think that's the luxury you have when you have a Steph Curry, because now with Schroeder, he play as the primary ball handler, and now
last game Friday, that was in Indiana, second night of a back-to-back. Steph Curry did not play. Curry with Davion Mitchell draped all over him, fighting over the screen is Davion. Here's Wiggins, and he's
Wiggins, and if you have somebody that can knock down those shots consistently, that's just going to open up the rest of the offense.
Cutting Grady, tapped up, controlled, Pirtle taken away by Jackson Davis.
And you know what I want to see? Again, I want Scotty to get right back into that mid-post. Very successful. He had a turnaround, and he led to a 3-point shot by Grady Dick.
Buddy Hield, he can shoot the 3, doesn't go. Hield got off to an amazing start. There's going to be an off.
And that's the worst, Matt. The energy in the building. You want to play well. It's a big-time game. Superstars, and you're one of the stars in the game, and you picked up just 2 fouls. Now you can't play, you know, most of the first half.
Wiggins misses that 3. As Savannah mentioned, first time he's playing here in Toronto since 2018. Barnes, Mitchell, Grady on the drive. Ochai, corner 3, that's his spot. Wow. Talked about their 3-point shooting in the pregame. Over the last couple of games, they've been outstanding. Catch and shoot 3s. They're 12 for 25 with the Raptors.
However you want it, he can give it to you.
On top of a shoot. Here's Hield, high off the window. His highest scoring average in Toronto of 29.3 is higher than any other visiting player in this city. While he's
pre-game shoot-around, so he's familiar with this city and these baskets, but just a phenomenal talent, man. And I love the fact that the fans are here and he acknowledges them, but he's a wonderful person. That's the most driving thing for me when you talk about him and you appreciate what he does.
You know, you think about not playing on the second night of a back-to-back, understandably so, at the age of 36. Recognizing that there were so many fans there to see him, he took a group of youngsters, asked them to come on down and spend some time with them, and he autographed their jerseys, and just says a lot about who he is.
Yeah, he understands what it's all about, right? And that comes from his family, his upbringing. He really understands and truly gets what it means with their fans and just being that type of person.
First time I met him, he was at Charlotte School in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then, of course, had a storied career at Little Davidson College, leading them to the Elite 8, and ultimately getting drafted in the NBA top 10 pick after what he
was out. So he's making the Warriors adjust, and he's taking advantage of this smaller Warriors lineup. Now you see Looney in the game where they have a little bit more size that maybe help defend that low post action.
Kevon Looney checking in. Curry, shot doesn't go. Rebound, Grady Dick handles it. And Scotty with it. He's got 6 points. Raptors an opportunity here to grab the lead. Scotty at the elbow. Looks around in the post, and it's batted away. Raptors are +8 on the glass here early on.
They'll be able to take advantage of that because of the size difference.
And a whistle. The third. Bruce Brown. A season ago, they won 46 games. They lost in the play-in tournament. Did not advance to the postseason. They lost to Sacramento 118-94. Here's Wiggins, puts it on the deck, attacking, looking underneath for Looney, disrupted, and the Raptors unable to hold on. So that's a good sign. Olynyk checks in. Played 14 minutes on Saturday, and then loss in Detroit. Shot goes up, didn't get a call. Jamal Shed checking in, and Shed.
By Jamal Shed going through the 2-hole.
Plays for your Eagles or something. Here's Steph attacking. Looney put back.
You get to see all the attention that Steph draws. That time, go to the basket, get up on the glass, draws 2 or 3 players, leave Looney alone for an offensive rebound.
Shed finds Brown. Bruce Brown playing better basketball, as you would expect, with more time to vet the value, and Bruce Brown being healthy compared to what the Raptors, like, hey, I was playing through a lot.
Yeah.
Is that three-pointer is good from Curry?
And he brings poise, right? Veteran guy bring poise. And I'm gonna tell you something about Jamal Shed. He's in a pickle right now because he's a rookie. He's guarding Steph Curry, and whatever Steph Curry does, the crowd is going to react. That's not a good feeling when you're at home.
Yeah. Abaji, but that's what happens when you play one of the greatest of all time, and
that's
you know,
bad.
people pay a ticket to come and see him. Here's Buddy Hield with a deep 3. And Wall Shed in trying to handle somebody like Steph Curry.
It's not just on him. You know, you compete, but it's a team concept. That's Steph Curry. That's one of the best we've ever seen do it.
Santos.
So you can't overreact. When he makes these phenomenal shots, get the crowd, the energy there, you just got to make sure you play for the team.
Looney, the veteran, on the inside, denied by Olynyk. Brown got a piece of it. Looney misses, still up. Tapped up and
keep guarding. Hell yeah.
On the Milwaukee Bucks. Shed, Barnes. Here's Kelly Olynyk under 3 minutes ago here in this opening quarter. First of 2 meetings between the Warriors and the Raptors. They'll see each other in the middle of March out of Golden State. Abaji misses a 3.
Matt, keep an eye on Barnes and Santos. Santos really plays very hard, and he does a lot of grabbing.
Curry misses, scooped up by Olynyk. Shed's going to bring it across the timeline. Sees a lane, attacks, kicks. Brown guarded by Curry. Bruce backing in, has it knocked away, and Looney takes it. Scotty. Shed, his
In your rookie year, as the season progressed, you start becoming more and more familiar and more comfortable.
Moses Moody trying to grab that rebound, can't. Raptors again, they're controlling the boards. Here's Shed with confidence.
You know, they were on the other side of the track with the losses, right? But people still enjoy watching them play. They play with effort, they play with energy and intensity. They're back to that style of play as of late.
Santos. Here's Waters with it.
Great defense. Great
Cut off
defense.
by Scotty. Dennis Schroeder back in the game, and he can get buckets.
And it took that one mistake by Jamal Shed to go for the pump fake and allow the penetration. You got to be focused and be disciplined.
Brown with a 3. Too strong. Raptors now 5 of 10 from 3. Golden State 4 for 12. Schroeder, Moody, Santos, Waters out on the court, and Brown commit.
The three-point shooters, they
Colt to guard, and our hearts go out to not only Steve and his entire family, but all those in the greater Los Angeles area. Over 10,000 homes lost, and childhood home, one of those. It's
that he's planning on flying down with his mom.
28, 26. Anybody that has friends in that greater area of Los Angeles checking in and hoping for the best. As Abaji with the denial, and it's affected so many. 28-26. Here's Scotty backing down, fading. Shot doesn't go. Santos with a rebound. Raptors grab the lead. You know, this is not the team from years past. Over the last 19 games, they're averaging just 106 points per game. Scott knocks down the three. Even when they were on the plus side, when they started 12-7, remember they started 12-3, but their first 19 games, they averaged 116. So it's not like years past. You know, that offensive threat, as Moody shot his block, is really down to Steph Curry and then Draymond Green with all the different actions you could run with him, and Draymond not playing tonight. We know that Wiggins could be a threat. Boucher, here's Shed, and that one is blocked, so they're going to have to get it done. Golden State, that is, defensively. Raptors lead by 5. Anderson checks in. Kyle Anderson, when he was in.
But he plays at his own pace, and he's thinking, and he can do multiple things. He can handle the basketball out there. He can score if you need him to, but more importantly, he just keeps everything under control.
RJ misses. And we have seen this before, and Scotty Barnes knocks down the shot. It is extremely difficult to continue to maintain that level of excellence, right? And now Golden State, you have one of the greatest of all time, who's now 36 years of age, and you're trying to capture it one more time. At the Western Conference, it is tough.
Yeah, and it's very tough, and the identity of this team has just changed. To your point, they're going to have to be a defensive team, and they're not that. They don't have the personnel, and they don't have the depth to play that style. And again, Steph, from what we've seen in the past, and the West and the entire NBA, they got that just much better, right? There,
Kelly and the Buckley Olynyk.
Just moving without the basketball, sharing a rock. Everyone's in rhythm.
Raptors bench has been great over the last week, and we haven't even seen Chris Boucher yet. Here's Curry as far as taking a shot. Here's a three, healed.
Outstanding defense again, Matt. Just got to get the rebound. That's going to hurt.
Delivers that three, and since he's entered the NBA, he is second. And Curry will handle it.
And man, I don't like that shot, right? It's a shot where you can get that.
It was kind of emotional watching the ceremony, because growing up, I admired him and I looked up to him.
I ran into Del Curry as Grady Dick drives, and that shot doesn't go. Ran into Del Curry and Steph Curry after Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and we had a great conversation, and they were, as you know Del so well, and Steph, they're just so gracious. You know, really stood out to me in that conversation was just the fact that knowing what happened for those 2 months, the intensity of that for those 2 months during that stretch, that unbelievable run, and to think is that
unbelievable. And you think about all of the work you put in an off season. You don't get the long summers that the other players get, especially when you're doing it year after year. You think about Steph, you think about players like LeBron James, 9 straight final appearances, and then you got Olympics, you got summertime, and all of these things. So you got to really be committed to your craft.
Scotty on the inside. Here's Scotty getting back to his spot, and the shot doesn't go. Looney sets a screen. Curry finds Looney. Here's Heel back to Looney on the inside. And Looney just stayed point lead.
And that's what I was talking about. Ill-advised shots and allowing a team like this team when Steph Curry's back in the game, You have to keep playing your style. As you see, to play your style, and you have to recognize what sports your success. Tough defense, good shots, sharing the rock. Not one pass, one shot. Share the rock, make this defensive team work, and put pressure on them.
First bucket in 3 minutes for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Scotty along with Jakob, Grady, Ochai, and Mitchell. Raptors down by 2 as Davion Mitchell turns the corner. Finds Yak, up fake. Looney cuts him off. Mitchell drives, finds Yak once again.
Found the spot, found the 2 players, 2-man game. Not one pass, one shot. They continue to work the ball around.
Looney's jumper doesn't go. And Jakob Poeltl with a rebound.
You have to see this Curry, like, not allowing him to do anything outside the three-point line, forcing everything to the basket.
Three-pointer and another. Raptors by 3. Wiggins with a 3. And Poeltl with a rebound. 7-0 run by Toronto. Do you like that approach?
I do. I love their approach. And I want to see some more of Scotty close to the basket.
Here's Scotty B. Shot doesn't go. Mitchell the corner 3. No, long rebound for Curry. Curry cut off by Grady. There's Wiggins. Back to Curry, knocked away in a late.
Now.
Curry to go. Mitchell into the front court. Grady kicks it over now. Jakob, here's Scotty. Shot doesn't go. And Curry into the front court. Wow. Deep 3. Got it. 48.
Do you see where he shot from, Matt?
Logo. Scotty B with it. Barnes.
Here you go.
Here's Grady with it.
I like that now, Matt.
Tied at 50. Minute to go.
Oh, that's a push. Good job by David. Type of defense to anybody, but Steph is just not anybody.
Scotty with it. 3. Doesn't go. Long rebound taken by Grady in the paint. Curry tripped up, wanted a call. Mitchell. Curry. Deep 3. Doesn't go.
Look at this defense, man.
And Santos. With the denial of
out on the perimeter, being forceful.
Jackson Davis, 64%.
That's something to keep your eye on late in the game because this is not a great free throw shooting team.
Abaji, the corner 3 doesn't go.
Man, you got to get the last shot of the game. That's a winning play. Situational. You got to get the last shot.
Last shot of the half, and Santos a little too strong.
To play more inside-out basketball. He likes what Scotty is doing on the block, so he wants to see more of that, as well as finding kick.
Let's see if the Raptors can finish. 24 minutes to pick up a W here. Great read by RJ, the extra pass and a foul. There's been a little bit of an issue offensively, specific separate, and of course Golden State with due to injury or suspension. It was the first time that he wasn't on an all-defensive NBA team since 2020. Just one of the greats defensively in the NBA. There's Curry on the
Davion Mitchell has been guarding Curry, not allowing him to go out. That time, Curry cut to the basket and was fouled by his teammates. So you're going to make some adjustments because Curry is too intelligent to have one style stop him.
Open look from 3. Schroeder on the inside. Schroeder gets it back. He banks in that three, 34% from three-point range. He was acquired on December the 15th, along with the second-round pick for DeAnthony Melton. And 3 second-round picks. Here's Wiggins attacking
to the basket. So that's something they're definitely get the crowd generated. And I done seen him do it for the past how many years he's been in the NBA. So it's still an amazing shot that he makes. So you want to take that away from him. They're spectacular plays.
RJ trying to get downhill. RJ lays it up and in. Golden State here in the third has outscored the Raptors 7-3. 2-point game. Schroeder with it. Here's Buddy Hield, puts it on the deck. Hield drive kick, they'll swing. Oh, Scotty Hield got it.
To get around the screens, you have to fight. You have to really, really be tough when you're guarding off the ball.
Hield 38% of the season.
It's a bucket, man.
And Scotty, too strong. This is a great idea, right? Here's Hield now attacking. Jackson Davis, offensive. Golden State by 5. Brady with the
good play,
charge, and then
like a point center, making a nice read in the delivery.
Then
man cuts through, so you relax a little bit. Pirtle had his eyes on him the entire time.
RJ through.
Take care of the basketball. This is how you maintain a lead. This is how you give yourself a chance.
Bucket.
It's a tough matchup because RJ does have 3 fouls, and you can't foul now. You got to play smart. So he got to make sure he plays smart defense and not allow Schroeder to have him pick up his 4th foul.
Jakob stumbling.
Turnover, man.
Yep, another turnover. That's a 9th. Scotty takes it right back. Lead pass to Grady. Grady cut off by Wiggins, pulls it back out to the wing. Looks for RJ. Double. The cut by Barnes. He'll send it to Mitchell now. Attacking. Down low on the block. Scotty, great patience. Nice find by Mitchell.
Definitely being the consummate point guard, taking his time. Great patience, as you mentioned, Matt. Check that matchup out so you won't have so much pressure on RJ potentially picking up his 4th foul.
Scotty finds RJ. He's going to back in on Hield. The double comes. Bucket doesn't go. Jakob too strong. Wiggins in a crowd with it. And he's going to bring it across the timeline. Wiggins pulls it back. He's going to shoot the 3.
Green and Darko.
Golden State also without a Brandon Podziemski in his 2nd year out of Santa Clara. He's missed the last 7 games. Gary Payton, he's missed the last 9. As Scotty gets both of the season. Raptors in a 4-point game here. They led by 2 at half. Wiggins is going to get called for the offensive foul.
So it's a relationship between the screener and the ball handler when you have that type of action. I want another post up, Matt.
You're going to get it right there, Scotty.
Scotty, post up, right to the basket. One, getting himself to the free throw line. That time, getting a layup. Again, recognize your success. Make the Golden State Warriors adjust to your style of play.
20 points and 8 rebounds. Mitchell.
Great defense.
Yeah, he just changes the look of the Raptors defensively. And now a whistle.
Many dribbles to get to the paint is 8 in free throw percentage. That means the other guy.
Hield, Wiggins, Curry, and Santos. Here's Curry, Steph.
In the NBA today, what separates Steph is his ability to move without the basketball.
Scotty to Pirtle.
And Scotty pushed the ball up the floor full speed, gathered himself, and still delivered the pass.
Golden State, their bench accounts for Green and Kuminga, and the first free throw, good.
Good players, and they're very important to their team in their own special way. Draymond brings that leadership. He brings that in player that allows Steph to play without the basketball. And Kuminga, the Jonathan Kuminga guy, he's athletic. He's coming into his own. He's realizing what success looks like, and he's playing very consistent basketball at a high level.
Steph Curry maintains a dribble in the three. Doesn't go. Santos saves it. Second chance here. Buddy Hield on the attack. Swatted away. Bruce.
It's just, you know, when you're that young and now you have expectations, great pass, great action.
Santos.
Good defense. Santos is really, I like what he brings from an energy aspect as well. Watching him against Indiana and Detroit, he plays some good basketball.
Here's Curry stumbling with mid-second.
Look how Mitchell's playing, right? Forcing them down, not allowing them to come up.
Here's Curry. Bucket is
at Pirtle. When he curls, the person is guarding the curler usually goes to the screener. Pirtle has to step up and contest, but it's hard because now Steph can pass so good, he'll pass it to Pirtle's man wide open.
Pirtle on the inside doesn't go. And again, remember, Kuminga's been in this league for 4 years. This is his 4th year. He's only 22 years of age. It takes time.
It takes time, man.
And that's RJ lays it about this upcoming draft, which everybody has said how good it is, how deep it is, and the top 5 players. But, you know, remember, you know, outside of Cooper Flagg, who, by the way, should be a senior in high school or here in Canada, grade 12. He should be a grade 12. State by 4. Here's Looney. Hield working with Looney. Fires a 3. Too strong. Pirtle tracks it down. Under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. RJ reverse. No!
Requirements plus $5,000 towards their first-year tuition at TMU. As Chris told me that there are so many ambitious students whose families moved into Canada and they're trying to find their way. The pandemic brought hard times for many, and while they can't change everything overnight, he said we can do a little bit at a time. And guys, goal is to become a dietitian.
Chris Boucher's is great. Smile on his face when you see him at the gym, and has had a great run here with the Toronto Raptors. And the corner 3 doesn't go. He has been so hot as of late. Overall, 18 for his last 24 from the field. That was his first shot of the night. Waters, the shot doesn't go.
Got a chance to talk to Ron Adams, longtime assistant for the Golden State Warriors. He was praising Chris Boucher when Chris was with the team, the G League team, saying how much he appreciated his game as a shot blocker and somebody that can make the shot. And it was good watching those guys reunite and connect.
Bruce Brown on the inside, doesn't go. Waters with a rebound. You think about the energy that he provides off of a bench, and he can change a game. Certainly did over the last 3, although Raptors eventually fell.
Can't go under screens. You can't get caught up on screens. You have to stay connected, close proximity, so these guys can't get easy looks from the 3-ball.
He's averaging under 10 points with Golden State, shooting just 25% from 3. And in Brooklyn, he was having a tremendous...
And just being forceful, bringing that addition to this team.
What makes him so dangerous in the post?
Well, he's strong. He's strong, and he has good touch, and he just has a good feel. Scotty's one of those guys, he's a basketball player, so he's going to be good whatever he puts his mind to because he has that ability.
Brown with the steal. And then Wiggins able to take it away. Brown nearly got it back.
I really like Wiggins' game tonight. 15 points, only took 4 for 7 from the field. But he's letting the game come to him, making those type of plays that we've seen him make throughout his career.
Shed impactful in the first half. Shed drive kick. Abaji, they want to hold it for the final shot or close to the final shot.
And Matt Shed has to see that. It can't be anyone else yelling. You see him telling himself, my fault. But he has to see that as the point.
Finds 16 free throws. They've been outscored by 17 points at the line. And
for the fight to get that one.
It talked about how Golden State has struggled to score over the last 19 games, averaging just 106. And the way this is playing out, it's going to be in that range, not a high scoring affair. Shot clock is down. Here's Moody on the attack, cut off by Olynyk. Tough shot. And Shed to Olynyk. Here's Scotty with it. He's been outstanding here in the second half. Oh, I like that. Shot doesn't go. Boucher. And then he finds Olynyk as he was falling down. Deflected. Scotty diving for it. Kelly. Shed. Oh, I was ready for it. Jackson. Davis disrupts it at the other end.
And Scotty getting his opportunities to go downhill. Kelly, he's someone that can space the floor out. He has to make sure he's finding himself in the outlet area so Scotty can operate in that red paint.
Shed drives, kicks.
Get that ball up on the rim. We don't want to turn the rock over.
Golden State trying to get above 500. And
defense.
Steph's got 23. There's Waters.
So the action is just so tough when Steph's coming off that pick and roll. You see the roller rolling. Chris Boucher, sometimes you get caught up, you have to bump the roller. But there's somebody coming back up for that three ball in the slot.
Here's Chris.
Playing the game and doing what the team needs him to do.
Bruce Brown looking for Scotty. Off of the inbounds. Bruce Brown finds Kelly. Has it knocked away. Waters steps into the three. Mentioned how their bench is accounted. And Waters coming alive here in the fourth.
And you have to know the personnel. Waters can make the three ball. We've seen that's the second one just now, so they have to stay on him. Good swing.
Boucher, gather, take your time.
Good ball game and being complete with his approach offensively.
Raptors down by 6. Waters, the closeout by R.J. Barrett. Curry guarded by Mitchell. And
all night, but I will say turnovers can be a problem. You continue to put pressure. You know Steph will make some of those left-hand, right-hand passes coming out of nowhere, but you live with him because he is Steph Curry.
Chris, three-point game. 8:22 to go. Rebounds, shooting has been tremendous. He is just in one of those zones. Stay there, Chris.
And that's just helping your bench, right? Your bench production is off the charts. Not just from scoring, his productivity, energy-wise.
Jakob Curry getting a brief breather right now. Here's Waters on the attack. Waters gets it back. Hield kicks it. Moody on the drive. Back to Hield, shot clock down. Moody with a hook, doesn't go. Boucher there, Jakob there. 5 rebounds, shooting has been tremendous. He is just in one of those zones. Stay there, Chris.
And that's just helping your bench, right? Your bench production is off the charts. Not just from scoring, his production.
Getting a brief breather right now. Here's Waters on the attack. Waters gets it back. Hield kicks it. Moody on the drive. Back to Hield, shot clock down. Moody with a hook, doesn't go. Boucher there, Jakob there.
Bench points you have. What else are they doing? Are they taking care of the basketball? Are they defending? Are they playing smart style of brand of basketball? And they are tonight.
Jakob puts it on the deck. Jakob looking for Scotty. On the interior, no call, turnover. Barnes is down. 5-on-4 break.
Got to go up there and get the offensive rebound.
RJ. That is his first double-double since December the 9th.
And how about the response of RJ? Tough first half, being in foul trouble. Finding his niche. Good shot. Block.
Looney spinning around.
Looney, he's one of those guys too. Whether he starts or come off the bench, you know exactly what type of play you're going to get from him.
RJ cut off. He finds Boucher. The up fake. Out the move for the bench for Boucher. He's got 10 of his 11 in the quarter. Here's Wiggins. And It pops out. Raptors with a chance to take the lead. They led with 11:22 to go in the third quarter, 53-52. Shed to Pirtle.
Schroeder had to try to keep him off the glass, could not do it. Pirtle's just too big.
Wiggins doesn't go. Waters, no. Long rebound. Santos tracks it down. Schroeder wants it. He can do damage. Shed on him. No place to go. Shed shuts him down. Wiggins, oh! The end of the clock. RJ ties
Tonight.
Curry back out on the court. Anderson, Wiggins, Jackson Davis, and Hield. Anderson, here's Steph, the open three. Just like that.
There on the screener, Davion, you can't get caught on the screen. You have to stay connected.
RJ and a turnover. Curry has just passed Allen Iverson for 28 on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Scotty Boucher, 13. 1-point game.
And both teams, they really need to take care of the basketball, right? You can't have any of these mistakes. Under 5 minutes, coming down to 2 minutes, you got to play.
Anderson is fouled by Anderson. The three-point game.
So again, you continue. I want Scotty to be forceful. I want him to get himself in that post. Right now, he's running the show a bit as the point guard. That's his versatility, but you can still use him as that post-up presence and that physical presence close to the basket.
RJ Barrett attacking, finds Chris, lets it fly.
We done seen football, baseball, fastballs, gymnastics, all in a basketball game.
Boucher, wherever you are right now, stay there. 98-98. Curry has to give it up. Anderson, that's a set at the end of the shot clock.
Because of the lack of discipline. 2 players went to Steph Curry. That's what he does. Now you leave somebody wide open. You can't make mistakes at this time of the game. Not those type of mistakes.
RJ maintains. RJ battling, knocked away. Chris on the steam.
I'd love to see that replay. Look where he came from after all of that action. RJ losing the ball, getting the ball back, making himself available again. Chris Boucher off the charts.
17 of his 18 here in the fourth. The cut. Hield turns, fires, 3 doesn't go. Raptors with a chance to grab the lead. Golden State now 5 of 9 in the fourth quarter from 3. Scotty up top. Abaji guarded by Curry. Abaji for the lead. Against